Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Gayatri Umareddy's Food for Thought. Today I'm boiling tamarind to make tamarind rice. Early in the morning, I started it because it's getting very hot and it's getting very tough to cook in the kitchen. So, before I could even have my coffee, I started boiling tamarind. So once this is done, we will start the procedure. And also simultaneously, I'm making breakfast. I have little bit of idli batter, but it is very little to make idlis. So I added little bit of suji in it and some salt and chopped onions, green chili and coriander into it, and I'm making uttappams. In the pan I've added little bit of oil and I'll add this batter into it and I'll cover it and cook it for 5 minutes probably. And once it is cooked, then I'm going to add gunpowder. This is curry leaf powder which I have. If you don't have gunpowder, you can just sprinkle red chili powder just to give that flavor. Here my uttapam is almost done, and once I toast it, the color will be beautiful. It will be roasted properly. Now you can see the uttapam will be roasted properly and it tastes amazing with chutney, or just plain also you can have it. I was a bit busy, so I just made it plain. I didn't prepare any chutney as for uttapam. As the breakfast is all done, I started preparing for my pulihora. And here I have the ingredients: peanuts, cashew nuts, and till, green chilies, hing, this is cumin, rye, and urad dal, and red chilies. So I'll heat the oil in the pan. In goes oil. Yes, we need little bit more oil when you are making pulihora. So here I'm adding peanuts into the pan. I'll roast it. First you have to add peanuts and chana dal because they will take some time to cook. So first I'm going to add peanuts and then add chana dal, and once they are cooking, then I'm going to add other ingredients like rye, urad dal and cumin. So first if you add all those things and then in the last you add peanuts, it will not give you the taste. And I'm adding methi seeds because they give a beautiful flavor to the tadka. Here goes the rye and urad dal also into it. This has to be a very slow process. The peanuts have to be cooked slowly. And curry leaf. Without curry leaf, you cannot imagine pulihora. Red chilies, green chilies. And when you add all these things and the tadka smells, the aroma of the tadka, I just can't explain it. It's mouth watering, guys. I love the smell of tadka, especially when I do it for pulihora. In goes cashew nuts here. And when you add hing, that gives a very beautiful flavor. Also, I'm adding til in this. This is totally your choice. You can make it very simple or you can add til into it. And in goes cumin seeds. Because when you add all these things, the flavor comes out and the rice tastes amazing. And pulihora, only one prasadam I remember when it comes to pulihora, that is, here I'm adding hing. And I want to tell you, pulihora means the prasadam which you get in Tirupati. I mean, the moment I remember that prasadam, it's a very nostalgic feeling. I don't know how to express it, but yes, it's the moment I think about pulihora, it's always Tirupati and Venkateshwara Swami's prasadam. And in the tadka, I'm adding little bit of turmeric And also I'll add some salt into it. And now once the tadka is all done, I added turmeric and tamarind pulp goes into the tadka right now. It totally depends how sour you can eat it. I kept it moderate because I want all my friends to enjoy it. So it's a simple get together which we have, and I'm making pulihora for my friends. So it's a small get together and everyone is supposed to bring one or the other dish. So they asked me to get pulihora, so I'm doing it now. When the tamarind juice is squeezed into the tadka, and when you start frying it, that flavor, all the flavors are absorbed, and this is a bit time consuming process. When now you are adding salt into it, and after adding you will roast this tamarind paste in a slow flame, and this will take some time. Until the tamarind pulp is cooked properly, the taste will not come. Here I have already cooked the rice, and once the rice is cooked, I will take it and spread it out, and simultaneously the tamarind pulp is also getting cooked here. Once the oil starts oozing out and the tamarind pulp changes the color, we can stop the cooking process over there. And here I'm taking the rice out into a big plate or a basin if you have. I don't have basins, so I took it out in a big plate. I'll add turmeric powder, some salt, and some oil into it. Be careful when you're adding salt here, because already in the pulp we added salt. So just be careful and add some oil and mix this together. And the rice has to be cooled to after adding the mixture. So now I'm just the rice is very hot over here, so I'm using a spoon, otherwise you will mix it with hand, and that gives the flavor. They all say, right, mom's hand or amma cheti vanta antam kada Telugulo. That is what it is. And here the color of the pulp is changed, and this is all done. Slowly I'm adding it into the rice, and slowly I'm mixing the pulp into the rice, and this has to be absorbed. So I'm making it early in the morning itself, and here it's all done. The pulihora, I'm mixing it properly, and yes, I'm spilling the rice also out of the plate. And the pulihora is all done. Now I'll keep it aside, let the rice absorb all the flavors, and I'm all set for the party.